Welcome back to my new series where I give you my top 3 prospects of each division. Let's get into today's section with the Featherweights. Coming in at my number 3 spot is a former bantamweight turned featherweight, and he seems he finally found his home, and that's Nathaniel Woods. On the feet, Woods is a very crafty yet technical striker, backed up with great footwork, doing a tremendous job of mirroring his opponent's footwork while on the front foot to stay on the front foot, and doing a great job of stepping in, grabbing his piece, and getting back out the range to reset. Offensively, he does an amazing job of breaking down all 3 levels of his opponent with a magnitude of different techniques and setups. Even though Nathaniel Woods' kickboxing is the star of the show, you can't forget about his grappling because he started out his career with 3 UFC submissions. Coming in my number 2 spot is another bantamweight turned featherweight, and that's Jack Shore. I feel like I could probably make this one a bit short because I'm sure at this point we're all fairly familiar with how well-rounded his skill set is, having competed and been ranked at bantamweight, in which for my money is a hard division to be ranked at, on top of Shore not being able to make weight and be fully fit to fight, so to me, this was almost a no-brainer. On the feet, he starts a little on the slower side to make reads behind his feints, jab, and low kicks, and starts to unwind his game as the fight goes along. When it comes to his wrestling, he does a good job of either striking his way into the single leg or utilizing his great timing to go under attacks to secure the takedown. Once it hits the mat, he has great top pressure, working his best at a half guard, where he does a tremendous job of using his shoulder pressure, knee on belly, or ground the pound to transition to the back. And coming in at my number 1 spot is another guy I've been singing his praises for a long time, even since his debut that he lost, and that's JSP, Jonathan Pierce. On the feet, before all the punches and the kicks, one of his best assets as an overall fighter is his ability to make guys fight his style of fight, where he has them chasing him and coming onto his strikes. Even though Pierce is a wrestler-grappler, he possesses some great tricks on the feet, with one of them being able to fight out of either stance and being able to fight either going forwards or backwards, tattooing guys with that great 1-2 of his. Speaking of his grappling, let's get right into that because I could talk all day about his style. When it comes to his wrestling, he mainly likes to wrestle with his left leg forward and will strike in with that same 1-2, but hit the hips and either drive them into the cage so he can work his chain wrestling, or run the pipe and set them down right away. Once the fight hits the mat, because of Pierce's great knee positioning on the takedowns, he often falls in dominant positions like 3/4 mount, which is basically his bread and butter, where he'll threaten to choke from half or work his ground and pound to try to end up working on the back. Even though there are some crafty vets leading the charge at featherweight, in my opinion, the young talent coming up like Pat Sabb and Lerone Murphy are a big purpose of the driving forces of the division. Let me know some of your favorite featherweight prospects and who you think is going to be on my welterweight list next.